So I wanted to do a quick video to show you how I set up my Google Forms to use for challenges. You can also use these for tracking participants, for those interested in coaching. It's a really awesome form tool. So basically you have to have a Gmail account as far as I'm aware. So you go to your Gmail and then in this corner you'll see the boxes, and that's the Google Apps. So click on that, and then you'll click on this Google Drive. And then when you're in there, what you're going to do is do New, and then you'll hit this More and Google Forms. So this is where you can start from scratch. It's give your form a title up here. So test challenge group. And then it will put the title in. You can add a description. You can add multiple different types of questions. You could do multiple choice, short answer. I usually always require every question, and then to add a new question, you just click add new question, and you can do that until you're done. Now, once you're done and you have all of your questions in the form, you can change the theme. There's this color palette up here, and you can click the image icon. You could just do colors, but you could do the image icon, and there's a lot of different options to choose from. If you go to food and dining, for instance, there's one that I like to pick here. I don't see it. But you could pick anything you wanted to give it a look and feel that matches whatever your challenge group is. Then you can see a preview by clicking the preview button. There's multiple settings that you can include in this. Can they edit their response? How many times can they submit a response? I usually don't even touch this. You don't want to require a login. It just takes extra time. So then when you're done and you want to share this form, for instance, with your challengers, or post it on a group page, like an event page for people to fill out, then you would just hit send. And you can either email it. I usually use this link button. I shorten the URL, and then I just copy, and that is your link to the Google form. I do want to share with you, so these are two that I already have done. This is a before form. For my before forms, if this helps you, I ask for their first name, last name, what is their weight, what are their total measurements. A tip, you want to make sure that they add these up for you, so you don't have all of these individual measurements for their arm, for their legs, for their waist. Ask them to add them all up, because that will help tracking in the end. And then I put everything that I want them to add up to make one number. And then I ask about their before photos, and have they added it to their profile or to the Facebook page. So those are the questions that I ask. Then here's another tip. When you are creating the after form, instead of creating a brand new after form, I just go in and I edit this before form. The reason is so that when you look at these responses, you can see their before measurements and their after measurements on one form, so it's easier to calculate. You don't have to be working between two forms. So then when I change it for the after form, I just add in how many points did you accrue if you're running a challenge where they can earn points. I ask if they've added their after photos and added it to their profile or to the Facebook page. And then this is a really important piece. What are you doing next? Check all that apply. This is great because it's an easy way to ask people what they do want next. I encourage that you still follow up with them with a personal message, but this is kind of a soft way to ask them, are you interested in the discount on Shakeology? Are you interested in coaching? I'd love this challenge and want to learn more about coaching and pay it forward to friends and family. I gracefully bow out. Or if they're wanting to continue with another round of the challenge, it helps you know, kind of how to follow up with them next. So that is what I do. Saves me a lot of time to do the before and after on the same actual form just by editing it. And then you just send that same link, and then you are good and done. So if you go to your drive when you're done, you can see how they're saved in here. And then it makes it really easy when you have your next challenge coming up. You can just copy a form. So if I wanted to, oops, this is not the form I want to copy. I would click into this form, and then I believe it's here. No, it's not. This is just another look and feel. Let's see, where is it to copy the form? So I'm going to go back to my Google Drive. Make a copy. So it's when you're in this list view of all of your forms, you click on it, you click these three dots, and then you click make a copy. And that way you can just go in and edit that form for your next challenge, so you don't have to create a brand new one each time. That saves a little bit of time as well. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, just post them in the comments below.